So James Gunn has been fired, and everyone had been talking about it yesterday. That took about 10 hours for him to get fired, and I'm not really surprised there considering how awfully he acted. However, something about this seemed very suspicious, but it came not too long after those Spider-Man Elsa videos got taken down from YouTube due to controversy, because they were targeting children with violent sexual content. And with such a big disaster, Disney did absolutely nothing. But they let this guy go after he made a bunch of pedophilic tweets before Guardians of the Galaxy came out, suspiciously deleted them, and tagged a fellow pedophile online by the name of Houston Huddleston. Yeah, that's it. Now, what he said in the tweets I obviously can't repeat, but let's just say that they are pretty disturbing and pretty suspicious at that, considering who he was in contact with, and the fact that he deleted them as well, so all of that can be pretty suspicious. But what the fuck was Disney doing when this is going on? Nothing. They did absolutely nothing until about, 8 years later? 9 years later? And then they decided to pull the plug. Although what I find even more suspicious is that Disney still hasn't commented on elsagate either. Yeah, the Disney still hasn't commented on that, even though it's using their properties. I mean, if they're willing to take down critics, and let their employees take down the competition unfairly, I might want to add. What the hell is Disney doing? They seem to be pretty lenient on this whole pedophile thing. I mean, what the fuck is Bob Iger doing when all this is going on? Is he just masturbating to his giant pile of gold? What the fuck is he doing? I mean, shouldn't he hire somebody to monitor over his employees? I know that might seem kind of wrong of me to say, but I mean, if your employees are doing shit like this, usually in most businesses you'd fire them. But with Disney, nah, they just let them get away with that, and they especially were lenient with the whole pedophile thing. It makes you think. It makes you think a lot. Especially when you realize the big push has been made for Elsa to be a lesbian and that kind of stuff. What is it with this channel and lesbians? Seriously, it's getting old. But back on track. There is that kind of push, and I think one of the staff members for Frozen 2 even said that. It's very suspicious, and this is also at a time where the LGBTQ community is trying to push pedophilia. Again, all of this stuff I think just seemed very suspicious coming around at the same time, or beforehand. And he's in similar circles to people like Tim Doyle, a guy who made similarly disgusting tweets consistently. So, yeah, what the fuck is going on with these people? Is there just some kind of pedophile network or something? I wouldn't be surprised. But, I mean, if that's the case, then there's going to need to be some serious cleaning up in Hollywood. And the same kind of culture that has infested much of Hollywood and is supported by many SJWs, they're now defending him for these tweets. And keep in mind the direction that a lot of Disney's properties, such as Star Wars, the Marvel comics, many different properties, they're all trying to appeal to that same kind of group. And this group is now trying to legalize pedophilia. What does that say about Disney and their public image now, more than ever? Doesn't look too good. Doesn't look very good at all. In fact, it actually looks pretty fucking disgusting, if you had to ask me.
Knock at your front door.